All right, we finally made it to Tesla in Illinois. We're going that way or this way?
I'm gonna take a picture with this.
Picking up my car. My first electric car.
Those could be yours.
It's been all day. I know. One of these white ones could be mine. In the warehouse of all Teslas. My car could be here somewhere. We're waiting to check in. Holy moly. It's one of these white ones. White interior though. So this is dirty. I hope it wipes off.
That new car smell.
I know, that new car smell. There's just some speck of dirt. I'm getting washed. There's water, drying water. Yeah. I already tested those power.
You have to hold it.
No, I know.
That's to do.
I already went through all that.
Well, they do have metal.
Metal? Where?
The headrest. I was curious if they had those, and they
Oh.
do.
Oh,
The
yeah.
front ones don't.
Yeah. I just found one that was scratched, but it's not a big deal. Very excited. We are driving out of Tesla with the Model Y Juniper 2026 model. Ooh, look at the cameras.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so nice. White on white, baby.
Oh yeah. We gotta turn that off.
What?
I don't want the mirror to tilt down when I'm
Oh,
backing
yeah,
up
turn it off now before
we forget.
it's a quick change. Here we are, white on white. White on rice. Woo-woo.
White on rice.
So happy. In Chicago traffic jam and CJ is not driving, it's FSD.
Just along for the ride.
Yep, so we're just riding and traffic jam.
Welcome back to Tesla Model Y, Wisconsin. Today we are here to talk about our one-year review for our 2026 Tesla Juniper all-wheel premium. Is that good?
Nailed it. We bought the car 1 year ago this month. So not 1 year ago today, but 1 year ago this month. So we've had a full 12 months to utilize, enjoy, like, dislike, kind of all the different feelings of the car. We've had it in rain, we've had it in snow, we've had it in fog, kind of any kind of weather pattern that you've had, especially up here in Wisconsin. We get a little bit of everything.
Yes.
And we've hit it all and we've experienced it all. In all of that time, we've averaged about 97% FSD. So we use FSD
Quite a bit.
pretty
Yes.
much everywhere. In that 1 year, we've driven just over 10,200 miles. And in that time, according to the app, setting it up to our home charging and everything, because we do about 99.9% home charging, we've spent about $530 on charging. So we've spent about 5 cents per mile on driving over the last year, which I think is quite affordable. It's quite nice, especially
Yeah, that is quite lovely.
compared to what we were paying before. In the last 12 months, we've had 2 service appointments. The first one was we had a seatbelt failure a few months into owning our car. We had a dash light appear. We made a service appointment on the app. It was a quick appointment. We were in and out in under an hour, and it was covered by warranty, so it was no harm, no foul.
No charge.
Yeah. The second one was a bit of a foobar. In FSD, our snow tires hit a pothole pretty bad, and we got a big bulge on the tire.
We were testing to see if it would
We saw the pothole.
swerve away from the pothole, and it was a
didn't.
huge size pothole.
It hit it,
Yeah.
it bulged. We had to replace the tire.
Yeah.
Not covered under
We
warranty.
didn't take over. We were just kind of like, let's see what it does. And it went right for the pothole. Bad.
We don't have any special wheel and tire package or anything like that, so it was not covered.
That service was quite the pain in the butt because we were there for like 4 hours just to change
The snow tire one was
yeah.
obnoxious because
Yeah.
the replacement of the tire, they must have brought our car in and put it on the back burner because I've changed hundreds of tires in my life and
Yeah.
spent a really long time at the dealership. So I'm just guessing they were bouncing between ours and something else, and
Yeah.
that was frustrating.
That was not my favorite service so far. And that was my second experience with the Tesla service.
First one was quick.
Yeah.
Second one was not.
Although I do like the fact that when you are approaching the service department, it notifies you in the car, like, right?
Yeah, you can
Remember
check
that?
in.
Yeah.
When you go through
Check
the app,
in.
when you set a service appointment, you can actually you can go through the app and start it from your home. Because in the instructions, it actually gives you GPS coordinates to the place that's doing your maintenance. So you can push that to your car, use FSD, or just follow the instructions to get there. When you get there, it pops up and it gives you the option to check into your appointment from the parking lot. So if you wanted to be a big introvert, you could technically check in and go sit in the waiting room and not tell anybody. I always go from habit up to the service counter and talk to the person, but they can access your car with their own technology. They don't need anything from you.
You don't need to give them a key or your phone. You don't have to worry about that.
So that part of it's kind of nice. And you check out on your phone too. You can go through and pay and check out on your phone. And once you check out, because they pin lock your car, so after they service it, you can't just drive away. It's locked, service locked. So you have to pay for it first, and then they unlock your car, and you get a pin, and you put that in, and off you go. But that was nice. Accessories, we have a whole separate video on the different accessories we have in our car, but we don't have that many. I don't feel like the cars need that many. The one thing I'll note, though, is we did get the snow tire package. So you can see on here, we have the standard wheels and tires. This is Wisconsin. We do get a fair amount of snow. Historically, I like to buy the snow tire package. So we did get Tesla's snow tire package. And I don't want to say it was needed or not needed. It's a peace of mind for me. I like to have it. But even the standard tires are actually pretty good in snow.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't really noticed a difference between the snow tires versus the regular all-wheel.
Right. So let's kind of talk about some likes and dislikes. So tell me about your likes and then your dislikes with the car after 1 year of ownership.
Oh, my favorite, absolutely like or love would be the climate control, where I could just set it on a schedule if I need to, or just turn it on in my house and have it at the temperature that I want it to be, especially for wintertime with kids. I like my car at 75 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So nice and toasty by the time I bring the kids to the car. So that's quite nice. That is one of my favorite. And I don't have to open the garage door for that. I think that's one of my number one.
Yeah, it's nice. So the gas car, you have to open the garage or crack the garage door so you don't, carbon monoxide the whole house. With the electric car, you can keep it closed. That's nice.
My favorite, yeah. Car's always ready for me.
Aside from FSD, right?
FSD is number one. You can't top that. But just the car in general, that's what I love. And maybe just EV in general. That is
right. It's
my
more
favorite.
of an EV thing. And there are gas cars that you can turn on from your phone, but you'd still have to crack the door.
Yes. I also like the fact that I don't have to carry a key or a key fob with me. It's just my phone, and I always have my phone with me. So I don't have to worry about, did I grab the key or whatever? And I love the fact that it locks and unlocks the car for me. I don't even have to think about you get in, get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lock and unlock is a very nice feature.
Yes, that is lovely.
Anything you don't like about the car?
That's the handle. I don't like that it doesn't have a handle, because sometimes I like to
Getting in and out of the car. I know that's a comment you've made. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to slide in and out of the passenger seat with a handle, and it doesn't have that, and that's bothered you.
I know I mentioned when we first got the car, I was 8 or 9 months
pregnant when we first got it.
I was very pregnant, so I was missing the handle quite a bit. I didn't know if I would miss it after not being pregnant anymore. I still would like to have it. Just, sometimes it's just nice to have that ability to pull on that handle and get yourself up. Yeah.
Anything else you don't like about the car?
The frunk. Let's talk about the frunk.
The frunk or the lack of powered frunk?
The lack of power to the frunk.
Yeah,
I love the frunk. I hate the fact that I have to bring out my phone to open the frunk if I'm doing grocery shopping, or use my watch to pop up the frunk for myself.
Yeah. I believe only the S and X, the premium ones, if you stand in front of it for 3 seconds, I believe those pop.
Frunk?
Yeah, it doesn't open. It unlatches.
I want the full
I know. Only
experience.
the Cybertruck actually has the powered frunk. The S and the X, I believe, if you stand in front of it for 3 seconds, it'll pop like the trunk. If you stand behind the trunk for 3 seconds, the trunk will open. Well, the S and the X have it in the frunk as well, whereas the 3 and the Y don't have the frunk.
Either you do or you don't.
Yeah. You would like the Cybertruck, a full powered frunk.
Yes. Power up, power down. That's what I would want badly on this car, because I do love using the frunk for when I go into work, and I usually put my backpack in the frunk, which is nice to just quick grab and go, or quick drop it off in there and then get in the car and drive off. Yeah. Aside from that, What else don't I like about it?
I'll jump over while you think about that one. So I obviously love the car. My favorite thing is FSD. That's why we bought the car. I do feel safer in FSD. In fact, just this past weekend, I was kind of alarmed by myself because I was getting real tired while we were not driving, but supervising.
Yeah.
And we made it home just fine and safe because of the fact that the car was looking out for us, which was a nice peace of mind for my family and I. Other things not FSD related, obviously I like the digital climate, but I like the keep function. So whether it's summer or winter, I use that every time I'm getting in and out of my car if I'm not going to stay where I'm going for a long time. When I go to grocery stores, I get out of the car, summer or winter, I hit keep, so it keeps either the heat on or the AC on, and that way when I get back in my car, it's at the right temperature. You know, when I get home or go to work, I don't do that, but when I'm stopping somewhere, I turn that thing on all the time, and I absolutely love the keep feature. From those two things aside, you know, people complain that there's no Apple CarPlay, and I see that. To me, the only thing annoying about no Apple CarPlay is the lack of the texting interface for Apple or for Tesla.
Yeah, I would
is
agree.
not great because the fact that you know you can use voice command to text people, which is great. I have not found a way in 1 year to text a group with voice command. Even when I call out the group name that is on my phone, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So it's hard to text groups, and we have a lot of group chats that we're in, so that I don't like. There's no history. It wipes the history every time you get in. So again, sometimes you hit messages and then just hit like a group that you're talking to or a person. That every time you get in and out of the car, it wipes that history. So I don't care for the texting. Calling's fine because we don't make group calls. So I can use the voice command to call groups. Music doesn't bother me because I listen to music off my phone. So I just have it set to Bluetooth and I just play off my phone. So the option for music and audio, that stuff, the lack of Apple CarPlay doesn't bother me as much, except for the texting features. And then navigation, I just use Tesla navigation because I use FSD and it works great and it doesn't bother me.
I really like the Apple CarPlay, so not having that.
Just for texting or for more?
For more, like the music part, it matters to me because I will be listening music on my phone in the house, doing house stuff. And then when I get in the car, it doesn't sync. So it doesn't link up, and I don't like that. So like the same song would not be on there, or like the same station I'm listening to would not be in the car.
That's why I stopped using some of the apps. So like I listen to a lot of audiobooks. I use Audible a lot. And when I would listen to it on the Audible app in the car, and then I'd go on my phone in the house or something like that, it didn't always sync up, and I was missing or rewinding or fast forwarding. It was really frustrating. So that's why I changed to just using Bluetooth, and I play it off my phone through Bluetooth through the car, and this way I never have to worry about the sync feature. So to me, I'm almost doing a workaround for a bad interface.
Yeah, it is a workaround, actually, yes. I would agree with that. So yeah, Apple CarPlay is for me a must because that's what I love on my BMW. I know I keep bringing that car back.
It's a great car.
It's an amazing car, but it doesn't have FSD. And the whole reason why I really wanted Tesla is the FSD.
Yeah.
We already know that.
For me, the thing, and it's such a small thing, but the thing that I hate the most about the car, to the point where I wanted to throw it out, not the whole car, but that tri-fold trunk thing. I brought it up, I think, in our 4-month review.
Yeah, you have a problem with that.
I hate that thing. Yeah. It's so poorly designed.
I think you took it out of the car because you couldn't stand it.
I did take it out of the car because it is just a terrible design. The wagons and SUVs of old, they had the nice spool with the cloth that you could pull out and latch.
Yeah.
That works great to give you privacy. And this rigid trifold thing, if you put it down below, it wrecks your lower trunk storage space. And above, when you're putting things in there, it's in the way. If you fold it up, it either folds back and then you can't close it, or it slaps back. It's just a terrible design. So I vehemently hate that trifold thing.
See, if Tesla and BMW marry each other and make the perfect child, that would be my thing.
I like the Tesla. It's just a few small things for me. The powered front could be nice, but that trifold trunk needs to change. It's a small thing, so I don't.
It does feel and look very like cheap material. Yeah. So it looks like you got it from the dollar store.
It's not that bad, but it's not my favorite. So that's the thing that bothers me.
I can kind of tolerate that because I like to like hide my stuff in the trunk.
If we go to big cities, I pull it out. I now leave it below, except for if I know we're going someplace and packing a lot, then it stays in the garage. But it bothers me. But all in all, I love the car. I've owned a lot of cars. I'm a big car nut. It is my favorite car that I've ever owned. I want another Tesla now. I'd like to get rid of my truck and get a Cybertruck. And I love FSD. I love so many features. Some of the features are just EV features, like we talked about with the turning on and off the climate.
Yep.
But like FSD, there's nothing remotely close to it. Tesla's so far away. It's people don't even understand. That's why I enjoy in this channel making those first time Tesla videos, because I like seeing people's reactions to Tesla for the first time, because it's just absolute mind blowing.
Yes. It's an easy car to take care of, really. It's super clean. I love how clean it is.
There's just so much misleading stuff online. People talk about all the accessories you have to have on a Tesla. I see that on Facebook a lot on Tesla pages.
Yeah.
You don't have to have any accessories.
Yeah.
And it is easy. There's no oil changes, which is great.
Which is nice.
I know you're supposed to do tire rotations every so often, so I think it's every 5,000 miles. Well, because we have the snow tires, we are rotating our tires, so that's kind of a thing I don't have to worry about. And we've had no other issues with the car.
So far, no issues. I just love it. Every time I get in the car, I still get giddy. And it's been a whole year, like it's taking me to this place. And I love that it takes out the stress. Like, where are we going? Or where do I park? Because now I can just say, just park in a parking lot. Just park on the street. Drop me off, whatever.
One more, Banish will be nice when it comes out.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for a Banish. I am looking forward to that.
One thing I'd like to note here, this is something we talked about last night. So FSD is amazing, but one thing new Tesla owners should be aware of is updates. So I say this a lot in my videos where we do FSD, that oftentimes it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Sometimes it almost feels like 2 steps back. And because you fall in love with a certain software level, and then you get an update, and then it does things differently.
Yeah.
And it's not always like I haven't really had dangerous problems with FSD, but it just does weird things. Like sometimes it hugs the center line more than it should. Sometimes it's too far away from the center line. Sometimes if you're driving down a road that is just a 2-lane road, 1 lane going each way, but then there's lanes on the side for parking and residential, instead of driving in the left lane like it should, it'll be like half in the park lane, half in the drive lane and stuff like that. You'll get one software update, it doesn't do that, and the next one it does, and the next one it doesn't. And it gets kind of irritating because you're like, well, you did this right before.
Yeah. And how did you forget this time?
I know. I realized that it made some change over here, which adversely affected this over here. And then I just hope in the next update that it'll rectify its step backwards.
I look at the software update as having your own personal driver, but the revolving door of turnover is crazy because each time we get a new software update, I get really excited about it. And then it's like learning to live with a new driver, and they have to learn how you like your route, how you like to be driven around. So that's my take on every time we get a new software update on FSD.
Yeah, and you're saying one chauffeur learns and does well, and then the next one doesn't.
I love so much, and then that one just decides to quit out of the blue, and you're just like, well, okay. Yeah.
And there are quirks even with FSD. Sometimes it doesn't go the route you want it. Sometimes it doesn't go the route it wants to, because it'll navigate you to go left and the car just goes straight. I've had to do that a few times. There's nobody around. I don't know why it went. In our first time Tesla Addison video, in that video, FSD says it's going left, and it's got the blinker on, and it just goes straight.
That's happened to me too.
And it doesn't do it a lot, but once in a while, and you're like, well, that was weird. You'd think FSD is showing you what the car's going to do, or the display. So it has quirks like that, and there's a few other things that every now and again it just does something weird, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
I've seen people talk about the fact that the restaurant you want to go to is right there on your right, but it's going to make like 4 lefts and then go straight into it. So it's like, I don't know. It's not dangerous things, but it's weird things. Like, why would you? It's kind of dumb.
I can testify to that because there were times where it's at the stop sign and it's signaling left. So then I'm looking left just because I'm still supervising, just to see if it's going left, and then it goes right, and you're just like, whoa, what just happened?
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird.
It can be weird.
But FSD still does some really weird stuff. I think after this video, I will have to show it to you. But the drive from Business Drive into Weeding Creek, where the car has a left you move a little bit left to make a left turn, but if you stay on the right lane, it goes straight. There's that large, was it manhole there?
Yeah.
The FSD freaks out, so then it goes, and then until you just pick a lane. Okay, that's maybe a horrible explanation of it.
I get it though. Sometimes FSD misunderstands tar lanes on the ground. So if there's tar on the crack or something like that, FSD might try to avoid it. Sometimes I think it might see a manhole cover as a hole.
Yesterday,
so it avoids it.
Yesterday I took that road, and luckily there was nobody behind me. So FSD did a huge swerve to avoid that manhole cover, and it was scary for me.
Stuff's disconcerting.
I almost took it over, but I'm like, well, there's nobody behind me. It's fine, but I will have to take you there, and we can do a FSD run on that road.
See if it repeats
itself, because that was sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lastly, one of the things I really like about electric cars is the ability to charge at home. I know a few coworkers who've talked about buying Teslas and they rent apartments, nothing wrong with that, but they're not allowed to charge their apartments. And us having a home with the level 2 charger set up, it's just so amazing that every day, I could have drove to 1% yesterday, and when I plug it in at night and I get up the next day, it's always full. It's amazing. Yes. It's awesome.
I love that too.
So I never have that rush before work, like crap, I forgot to get gas last night and I have to get it before I won't make it to work. Which has happened to me a lot. Yeah. And I don't have to worry about it with my electric car because it's the ABCs always be charging. So we're always plugged in when we're not driving the car. So it's always full every time I need it. And range has never been a problem. Nope. And it's just awesome.
I make a stop more than the car does. My range is shorter than the car's range.
Aside from charging at home, just like road trips, when we bought our Tesla, my mindset was, well, it'll be 99% of our driving's around town or within 120 miles, so our range will be fine. But if we go on a road trip, I'd never take the Tesla. That was before we bought it. Now that I have it, I don't want anything else for a road trip. Because the stop to charge, we've done road trips now. It's not a problem. The FSD takes it away, so you can enjoy the views and have snacks. And it's safer and easier and more comfortable. And it's not like the media where you have to stop for 2 hours to charge.
Yeah,
you stop for 10 or 12 minutes. It gets you enough charge to get to your next stop. You drive another 2 or 3 hours, you stop again. Your bladder and snacks are gone. It's just the Tesla's the perfect road trip car.
I think so. I like all the storage in the car. I mean, I could put, we never really use the trunk when we go to places. We usually just dump everything in the trunk, and it's still plenty of room. And then we forget that there is room in the trunk for storage.
Yeah.
Unless we got food. Then
fast food always goes in the trunk, so it keeps the smell out of the car. But.
Yeah, I like that feature a lot. Something else I want to talk about that I love is being able to summon the car when I go grocery shop. It's amazing, especially when it's raining outside and you don't want to walk to your car. If you have just a bag or two in your hand, just summon the car over and then you just pop your frunk, throw the grocery in there, and then hop in the driver's side and supervise home. I like that function. It's quite nice. So I am waiting for Banish. Cannot wait for Banish so that we could test it out.
If you're unfamiliar with Banish, it's the opposite of Summon. So Summon, when you're leaving a store, you can have your car come pick you up at the door. Banish is when you arrive to a store, you can just get out the front door and the car will go park itself. It's not out yet, but Tesla rumors say it'll come out in Q3, Q4 of this year for beta testing. Yeah, that should be pretty interesting. It'll be amazing. I mean, if you think about the end game of this, it's no parking at all. The end game for Tesla is going to be no steering wheel, no gas, no brake. Your car will take you from your house to whatever store you want. At the front door, you get out, you go to the store, you do your shopping. You don't have to think about your car. It's going to go drive around or park. Then you're going to come out, your car's going to come get you, and then you're going to go home. It's just going to be like having a chauffeur. Yeah, looking forward to that. Aside from that, something that I could think for anyone who has kids that sits in the back seat, that infotainment system in the back is amazing. My children love it, and every time we go into your truck without the infotainment system in the back, they always ask for hey, turn Miss Rachel on, turn Blippi on or whatever, and you're just sorry, this truck does not have that for you. So we always have to say only in the Tesla. Yeah, my truck works fine, but you got to bring the iPads or something if you want that in-car entertainment. Yeah. Our kids love it in the Tesla because they can sit there, and they're young yet, so we don't have video game controllers in video games, but we can control in the front seat what they want in the back seat. And I love that we can cut the audio off so they can watch some kid YouTube channel in the back, and we can cut the audio off so we don't have to listen to the front, and we can have our own conversation in the front.
It's great that we are able to have conversation in the front. Something that reminds me of something that we both dislike about the Tesla. Not being able to split the audio between what the kids are listening in the back and what we want to listen in the front. Unless there is a way to do that, I couldn't think of the way how to do it.
I don't think the 3 and the Y can. I don't know about the S and the X, but I don't think the 3.
And some people may ask, like, why the heck would you want to listen to your own stuff while your kids' stuff is playing in the background? The awesome thing about the speaker system that's set up in the car is that you can have it where only the back for the kids they could listen to their stuff, and the front you can't barely hear much about what they're listening to.
It's a good cut. It's like localized speakers.
I think they do a good job with that.
If you could play music or audiobooks in the front seat while the kids watch and listen to YouTube in the back seat,
it's quite nice.
That would be very nice.
Yes. But overall, the sound system in the car is amazing. One of the things that I also love about having the white interior for our car is that even though we have 2 kids and a dog, they are messy, but we were able to manage cleaning the white with just baby wipes so far. No damage to the leather inside the car. So I wouldn't be afraid to get the white interior. Although,
even with kids.
Yes, kids are fine, but the husband, not so much. He's the dirty one.
So the back seats have remained perfectly white in the last year with kids and spills and things.
Yeah.
The passenger seats retained white and fine and just fine. The driver's seat, and I have a video just about cleaning the white seats, at the very bottom by the lower back, there is like a yellowy brown. It's very faint. I don't mean like if I showed it to you, it's very, very faint. And I don't know if it's from body sweat or if it is like from my leather belt. I'm not sure what it is, but right at that lower back region, right around the belt region, there's a very hint discoloration in the seat, and that is unfortunate.
Yes, it is unfortunate.
It's not like I colored it. It is what it is.
Well, it's your dead skin on it.
Or it's dyes from the leather belt. I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah, that's the only thing that we have a little bit of an issue with is him. The kids are fine. The dog is fine. The white interior is fine. Don't freak out about it. If you are worried about it getting dirty and not being able to clean, it's fine. It's not a big deal. So go for white. It looks premium. I love it.
It just makes the interior nice and bright, which is nice. It's one of the big reasons we went for it.
Yes. And it's my first time having white interior. Usually we go for like black leather. But so far I'm very happy with this white option here.
If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thank you.